Whoa, the mailbox is laying on its side.
I think the Frosty Inn stole this recipe.
I didn't get to pick my mom, so there.
Hi, I'm Miss Jean. Join me on a trip to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Join me for today's expedition in Discovery Mountain. Welcome back for episode 2 of Under Siege. In our last episode, DS took 4 students to visit 82-year-old Gertrude. They went to discuss a service project in her hometown, but the real surprise came on the way home. Were you surprised when DS took everyone for dessert in the town of Grizzly Mountain? Well, they sure were. Why do so many people in Discovery Mountain detest their neighboring town? And who is Carson Vermillion? And why was he yelling at his mom, a waitress at the Frosty Inn? And while the service project sounds great, could the real opportunity to exercise their faith be a little closer to home? Well, let's rejoin our friends. They're still at the Frosty Inn in today's episode called Cake Conspiracy.
Look, our waitress is the mom whose son was fighting with her in the parking lot.
Shh, she's coming over.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'll be taking care of you all. Can I get you started with something to drink?
Thank you. We'll take some waters, and then I've been telling my students just how incredible the desserts are here, so I'm treating them. I think we're all ready.
Sure.
I'm going to try your snickerdoodle cheesecake.
Good choice. Who's next?
Could I try the coconut cake?
You got it.
Raspberry lemon cake.
Excellent.
I'll take the peanut butter sundae, please.
Oh, good choice. What else?
I'm gonna try your chocolate butterscotch toffee cake.
Ooh, yum. That's a specialty here at the Frosty Inn. Nobody makes it like we do.
Cool. I've had it back home, so it jumped out at me.
You'll love it. Anything else for you?
I think we're good. Thanks.
You bet. I'll be right back with your waters.
You wouldn't even know that she was just arguing with her son in the parking lot.
Hey, you know that saying about how everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about?
Yeah?
That could be what's going on. And this is absolutely none of our business.
I don't know. That battle was pretty public.
Isn't there a saying about not throwing stones? 'Cause that kid...
Enough.
Here are your waters. I put some lemon wedges on the sides in case any of you'd like that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Here you go. And you?
Thank you. I love lemon.
All right. I'll be back with those desserts.
Terrific.
So, how's everybody's water?
Exquisite.
While we wait, why don't we talk about fundraising for Cobbler's End?
Dad, do we have to?
I think so. Listen, we won't have a lot of expenses, but we'll need to raise money for the different projects, such as Gertrude's porch.
Hey, where will we stay on this mission project anyway?
Well, it's not final, and it depends on our group size. I expect some of us will stay in the local church basement, and others will stay in local homes.
This is gonna be so cool. Gertrude was so nice, and I bet everyone else there will be too.
Is there anyone under 82 living in Cobbler's End?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know that there are many these days, except, remember Gertrude mentioned a family where the parents couldn't raise their kids, so they moved in with their grandparents?
Oh yeah, she did tell us about that. Could that be part of our service project?
Yeah. Like how, though?
I don't know. Maybe we could put on a special program or something for the kids.
Like a vacation Bible school. We could do one every day.
That's a possibility. One thing that's important, though, is to find out what the needs are before we just show up. Maybe what they really need is some one-on-one tutoring in math or reading.
Addison could do the reading part.
Not all challenges are as easily or quickly fixed as a broken porch.
Here you go, guys. 1 peanut butter sundae,
All right.
1 snickerdoodle cheesecake,
Thank you.
1 slice of coconut cake,
Thanks.
1 raspberry lemon cake,
Ooh, that looks good.
and 1 piece of chocolate butterscotch toffee cake.
Oh, thanks.
Everybody all set?
Yes, thanks.
Great. Holler if you need anything, and I'll be back around in a bit.
Oh, wow. This raspberry lemon cake is so good.
Right? I knew their other desserts had to be pretty great too. And this snickerdoodle cheesecake is as good as the caramel one I tried last time.
No complaints on my Sunday. Thanks for the dessert, Dad.
Oh, yeah, thanks, DS.
Thanks, DS. Breonna, how's your cake?
It's good. But, Addison, here, take a bite. Wait. No, let me take a picture first.
Okay.
Here, now try it.
Okay. That is really good.
Yeah, it is. But does it seem kind of familiar to you?
I don't know. Should it?
It shouldn't, but it is. This looks and tastes exactly like the chocolate butterscotch toffee cake we serve at Miss Michelle's cafe.
So?
The exact same cake here as in Discovery Mountain? They shouldn't be so similar.
Well, there are only so many recipes, right?
And chocolate, butterscotch, and toffee. That's pretty specific, right? They probably just use the same ingredients.
Okay, but think about chips and salsa. Logan, you love Mexican food. How many different Mexican restaurants have you eaten at?
Well, whenever my family travels, we usually hit some.
And when they have chips and salsa, is every restaurant the same, or is each one different?
Well, they've each kind of got their own, flavor, I guess.
Exactly. And that's only 2 things. Chocolate butterscotch toffee cake isn't even that common, but this is exactly like Miss Michelle's.
If you say so.
I'm getting a box. I'm taking the rest of this home to compare tomorrow.
Okay.
Breonna, what are you thinking?
I think the Frosty Inn stole this recipe.
Typical Grizzly Mountain.
Hey, the law says you can't copyright the technical details of a single recipe. Recipes are just facts, and you can't copyright facts.
Sure, but just because it's not illegal doesn't mean it's proper. There's a whole code of ethics.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna do a comparison, because I think this is way too similar to be a coincidence.
Go, Breonna.
I mean, I've never even heard of chocolate butterscotch coffee cake.
Toffee cake.
Right. Who would want cake that tastes like coffee anyway? It'd be too bitter.
Coffee cake tastes sweet.
Well, that's just confusing.
Listen, there's something suspicious about this whole place, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Just watch out for people yelling and throwing rocks.
You know what I think?
What?
That this peanut butter sundae is amazing.
All right, how's everybody doing?
Fine. Yeah, can I ask a question about my cake?
Sure.
Where'd the recipe come from?
Oh, wow. I don't know. You'd have to ask the owners, and they're not here tonight. They've definitely had it the 4 years I've worked here.
Cool. Thanks.
Ma'am, this has been delicious. I'll take the check, please.
Here you go. You can pay at the register. Come visit us again soon.
Oh, wait. Can I get a takeout box?
Oh, sure thing. I'll be right back with that for you.
Thanks. So strange. Something is definitely off at the Frosty Inn.
Breonna thinks she's found a mystery to solve in Grizzly Mountain. On the other side of that town, though, their waitress's son, Carson, is digging up some trouble of his own.
Welcome home, Carson.
Mom, what are you doing here sitting in the dark?
Oh, just saving electricity. And my phone lights up so nice. It's really all the light I need to read this library book.
It's creepy.
Oh, yeah? Well, your phone doesn't seem to be working. You didn't answer any of the times I texted or called.
Oh, yeah, Rick and I were playing games on our phone and I ran out of battery.
And Rick's phone died too?
Well, I wouldn't say it died, but kind of went to sleep. Yeah.
And you can't tell when it's getting near 11 p.m. on a school night.
We lost track of time. Cyclone race just sucks you in.
Is that the whole truth?
Mom, I'm not lying.
I'd just like to know if there's anything else I need to know.
You don't need to know anything.
Carson, that's it. I love you, but from now on, no more going out on school nights.
Mom, you're not even home before 10 half the time. Why do you care?
I don't get to pick every hour of my work schedule like I like it, but you sure can pick a better attitude, son.
Well, I didn't get to pick my mom, so there.
Carson, I love you, but good night. What am I gonna do with that kid?
The next morning at Discovery Mountain Academy.
Hey, Breonna, how was the mysterious Sunday field trip?
Oh, Mia, hi. It was awesome. They took us way up in the mountains to this old mining town, and we met the coolest old woman, and we all get to go there this spring.
Really?
Yeah, but get this. I think this restaurant in Grizzly Mountain stole a recipe from Miss Michelle's cafe.
Wait, what?
For real, for real. On the way back, DS took us to the Frosty something or other, and they had all these great desserts. But I ordered the chocolate butterscotch toffee cake.
Yeah?
Yeah, and as soon as I'm out of school today, I'm gonna take it to the cafe to compare. It looks the same, and it tastes exactly the same as ours.
Chocolate coffee cake? Would that even be good?
Harold, where did you come from? You're not supposed to listen in on people's conversations.
Listen in. The whole school can hear you guys.
Anyway, it's chocolate butterscotch toffee cake. It's super good, which is why I ordered it, because I wanted to compare it to Michelle's.
They stole it.
Hey, Logan.
Exactly. There's no way it's a coincidence. It's too unique a cake.
That sounds like just the kind of thing someone from Grizzly Mountain would do.
Right?
Hey, what's going on?
Lana, Grizzly Mountain stole Miss Michelle's cake recipe.
Who stole it?
Somebody at the Frosty Flakes restaurant, possibly years ago.
It's called the Frosty Inn. Cyrus and I took pictures.
Yeah, but mine didn't turn out. Can you airdrop me yours?
Sure.
So there was a robbery at the Frosty Inn, and it's been years? Sounds like a cold case to me.
Wow. Just wow.
Listen, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Who's in?
Oh, I'm definitely in.
Ha! You had me at cake.
Yeah, Breonna.
Cool, guys. Whoever wants to help me solve this wild mystery, meet me at the cafe today at 4:30.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Me too.
Are the students headed in a good direction with their investigation? Or will half-baked rumors cause real problems? We'll find out more after the break.
Would you like to share your faith with Discovery Mountain merch? There are t-shirts, hoodies, and even a ball cap to choose from. Visit discoverymountain.com/store and get your merch today.
Hey, Mountaineers! There are lots of new things waiting for you in the Discovery Mountain Club this month. Check out episodes of Jake's Take. His guest this month is super fun. And listen to 2 new bedtime Bible stories. They're perfect for drifting off to sleep. And hey, they even calm Jake down. Mountaineers, we'll see you in the clubhouse at discoverymountainclub.com.
It's Bible class time with Jake. Oh, shh. It sounds like they're praying.
Father, please bless us today with clear minds and open hearts. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, class, how's everybody doing this morning?
Chaplain Jake, we missed you at the diner last night.
Oh, thank you. Natasha and I went out to a little pasta place for our month-iversary.
Aw, that's so sweet.
The pasta was perfecto. Now, class, I think you're all up to speed on the little exploratory mission some of us took to Cobbler's End.
It looks like a lot of fun, if you don't mind working. Which I don't, guys.
Cobbler's End was amazing. I want to see their swimming hole. But DS said it would probably be pretty cold in the springtime.
Well, now you just bring a wetsuit and maybe some hot chocolate, and you'd be fine. Nothing better than a good, refreshing dip right as the sun's coming up.
You go first, Chaplain Jake.
I just might, Cyrus. Now, I want y'all to be thinking about what we can do for fundraising. We really want to give our best to the people of Cobbler's End.
We could do a bake sale.
Or a readathon.
Those are excellent ideas. Hey, we'll let you know when the first official meeting is for everybody who wants to help with the mission project. In the meantime, keep those great ideas coming. Now, let's talk Bible. What can you tell me about Hezekiah?
There's a book of the Bible named after him.
Well, Mia, he is mentioned in more than one book, but no. Common mistake, though. Addison?
He was one of the good kings, right?
Yes, indeedy. Do you remember which kingdom he ruled?
Judah.
That's right, and easy to remember, because all of Israel's rulers were basically all bad. So what made Hezekiah a good king?
He trusted in God?
Yep, that's always number one. At least in my book.
The book of Jacob?
No, but did you know there is a Bible book that kind of is named Jacob?
Kind of.
Yep, it's in the New Testament. Anybody? The book of James. You see, James is the English version of the Greek name Jacobus. In the Hebrew, that's Jacob. Or, as they would have said way back then, Yaakov.
Cool.
James is an amazing book, but we're talking about Hezekiah today, which for some reason isn't as popular as the name James or Jake these days.
Go figure.
I guess parents hesitate to name their kids that. Nothing? Nobody? Nobody gets it?
Good one, Chaplain Jake. Hesitate. We get it.
Thanks, Cyrus. Anyway, Hezekiah's father Ahaz did all sorts of evil. And Hezekiah could have chosen to be just like him, but instead he chose to follow God. What does that tell you?
That nobody is doomed to be just like their parents.
I think so. You see, God gives each and every one of you freedom of choice. What you do with it, well, that's up to you. So as you can imagine, when Hezekiah became king, the kingdom of Judah was really bad. There were temples to idols everywhere. So Hezekiah started tearing them down. He also did something kind of surprising.
What's that?
You remember the bronze serpent that God told Moses to make way back in the wilderness? Well, Hezekiah destroyed it. Can you guess why?
People were misusing it?
Right. God had Moses make it to illustrate his grace. But in Hezekiah's day, people were burning incense to the serpent, just like it was an idol. So he got rid of it.
Wow.
Yeah, which just goes to show that even something that seems super spiritual like music or somebody's ministry or even a mission project, well, that can become an idol. It can even make us forget God's love and grace.
Even good stuff? You're digging deep, Chaplain Jake.
Let's keep digging.
After school that day, Breonna visited her boss at the cafe.
Thanks for the cake, Aunt Michelle.
Of course. Any particular reason for the craving?
Well, I'm trying to figure something out.
Sounds like a fun investigation.
Yeah. Say, where did you say this cake recipe was from?
Oh, it's one of Miss Lucy's recipes. I just consider myself the caretaker of this one. It came with the cafe.
Cool. Thanks.
Have fun. I have a stack of paperwork waiting for me.
Thanks, you too. Have fun, I mean.
As planned, Brianna's friends arrived at the cafe. Brianna spread out several plates in front of them.
Look at these. Don't they look similar?
The cake with a couple bites out of it is the one from Grizzly Mountain, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're cake, but they both got the same butterscotch frosting, chocolate shavings on top, and toffee drizzle in the center.
You're going to want a second opinion about this, right? Because I will taste test for truth and science.
Yes, Logan. I'm slicing these up in little pieces that should still have all the same combo of texture and flavors.
I've always loved science and detective work.
These water cups and unsalted crackers are to cleanse your palate between samples.
My what?
They'll make it so you can really taste any difference between the dishes, if there is any at all.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's start with Miss Michelle's cake.
It looks delicious.
Yep. We each have a good 2 bites on our plates. So we'll do one, then the other, then try them both again.
Sweet.
Let's take it slow and have some water and crackers in between. And go.
That's really good. I've never had it before.
Mm-hmm.
That's delicious. Good, texture too.
Yeah. Okay, palate cleanse. Water, crackers. And the moment of truth. The Grizzly Mountain version.
Oh, wow.
It's
exactly the same?
Yeah. Whoa, that toffee drizzle really hits ya.
The group tried both cakes one more time.
I can't believe it. It's the exact same cake, down to the morsel.
Yeah, it is.
It could still be a coincidence.
I don't know. Last year we stopped in Grizzly Mountain on the way back from vacation just to get some gas, and people were staring at us the whole time.
I tried not to stare when that guy was throwing rocks outside the diner.
Someone was throwing rocks?
Yeah, he was having this huge argument with his mom. And then his mom came in and she was our waitress, acting like everything was normal.
That's wild. Did you feel safe?
I guess.
We don't stand for that kind of yelling and kicking rocks nonsense in Discovery Mountain. They can keep that in Grizzly.
Well, you heard about that soccer game.
The one and only, because we're never playing them again.
Seriously, Grizzly Mountain people are so stuck up.
And full of themselves. I had to go to their library last year to look for a book, and nobody would help me. They were all just like, shh.
I heard they banned pickles because the old mayor didn't like how they tasted.
No way!
I heard Grizzly Mountain elected somebody's pet turtle as mayor.
Really?
That would actually be pretty cool.
We need to investigate further.
We should do a podcast. Find out what's really going on, once and for all.
If they'd steal a cake recipe, what else have they been up to?
Exactly.
Hey guys, sorry we're late. I told Janet about your investigation, but her mom wanted to buy us some new gloves for school, and it just became this whole thing. So what's up?
It's the same cake. All the way down to the toffee drizzle even.
For real?
Totally. We gotta dig deeper into this. Find the scoop, as my mom would say.
Sounds like it's time for some detective work.
Well, I, for one, will sample as much cake as necessary until we figure out what's really going on.
Well, hey guys, I've gotta get going, but I'll see you all at Pathfinders. The cake decorating honor starts tonight, and I saved a piece. So I'm gonna see if I can reverse engineer this cake.
Sweet!
The taste testing seems pretty convincing, but is Breonna setting out on a journey she can't turn back from? We'll find out more right after this.
Hello, parents. George Swanson here. I invite you to get to know our Parent Ministries flagship program called Authentic. Authentic is a half-hour program of transparent discussions with honest answers. The program covers everyday issues, all with the purpose to discover what it means to live an authentic human existence. Visit discoverymountain.com/authentic for quick and easy links to where you can watch.
Are you searching for answers to life's toughest questions? Questions like, can I find real happiness? The Voice of Prophecy Bible Guides will help you find the answers that you're looking for. Visit BibleStudies.com and choose the free Bible study lessons that fit you best. Choose to study online or have the lessons mailed directly to you. That's BibleStudies.com.
Hey, it's Sean Boonstra, Speaker Director of the Voice of Prophecy. Has Discovery Mountain been an encouragement to the children in your life? Weekly Discovery Mountain episodes are made possible through the generosity of our supporters. Would you like to join us as a supporter? Call us at 1-877-566-7365.
Harold is eating dinner at Logan's house before they head off to Pathfinders. Let's join them.
Did you get enough taco salad, Harold?
Oh, yeah. I'm stuffed. Thanks.
If you boys clear the dishes off the table and rinse them, I'll load the dishwasher after you leave for Pathfinders.
Okay, Mom.
Did you hear that?
No.
It sounded like something fell over. I think it was outside.
Like a tree?
I don't know. Hey, your mailbox.
What about it?
Look out the kitchen window.
Oh no! Somebody knocked the mailbox over.
Who would do a thing like that?
It could have been an accident. Or someone mad at my dad for arresting them.
Or maybe it's someone kinda grizzly?
Oh wow. Maybe.
Hey guys, bundle up. The forecast says there's a massive cold front coming through. Looks like we'll have a major snowstorm by the weekend.
Dad, look.
Officer Lewis, someone targeted your mailbox.
Hey, what happened there? Looks like somebody backed into it. I'll take a look.
Whoa, the mailbox is laying on its side.
Yeah, do you think it's an accident?
It probably just fell over. I guess I didn't secure it well enough into the ground.
Do you think someone did this on purpose?
That's certainly possible, but accidents happen all the time. I wouldn't worry about it. It looks like no real damage was done. You and Harold go get ready for Pathfinders. I'll have this back up in no time.
Okay, Dad.
Your dad doesn't seem too worried.
He's pretty chill about that sort of stuff, but I don't think we can rule anything out.
Me neither. Hey, think we'll get a snow day?
Maybe, but watch it only snow over the weekend and be fine by Monday.
Yeah, at least we should be able to get in some good sledding.
That reminds me, did you hear Cyrus got a whole bunch of new snow tubes so we can do the chain thing?
No way, that's awesome.
Well, this mystery keeps getting deeper, doesn't it? And with a major snowstorm blowing in, it sounds like things won't be settling down anytime soon. What do you think, Director Doug?
Well, it sounds like the people of Discovery Mountain have a little more patience for the people of Cobbler's End, whom they've only just now heard of, than those in a nearby town that they've known all their lives.
Yeah, it sounds like not everything they believe about Grizzly Mountain may be based in fact, especially since none of them have made the effort to get to know anyone from there for themselves.
So there's the challenge. Can they investigate Grizzly Mountain without getting to know its people?
They have a big faith exercise ahead of them, and Chaplain Jake's teaching them about Hezekiah.
Right, one of the good kings of Judah.
Yes, I think his story is a big clue for us, but we'll have to wait to find out in our next episode.
We'll see you back here then.
You've been listening to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. To listen to other episodes and to send us a message, visit us online at discoverymountain.com. Discovery Mountain is a production of The Voice of Prophecy. Join us again next time here in Discovery Mountain, where every day is an exercise in faith. Cake Conspiracy was written by Tom Paul Wheeler, produced by Jean Boonstra, and post-produced in Ontario, Canada by Douglas Bruce and Danny Columbi. Recorded in Loveland, Colorado, Bowmanville, Ontario, and remotely from around the world.